Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please.
Maletti?
Here.
Loretto?
Here.
Freeman? Here. Zowski?
Here.
Pepper?
Here.
Here. Correspondence, I don't have anything, but I do want to go over this meeting that Patrick and I attended, so we're going to do that after. Quick 5 minutes, nothing crazy. I got a couple things I want to talk about. Approval of the ZBA minutes for November 18th, 2025. Do we have any questions, comments, changes, concerns?
Motion to approve as presented.
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes carry. All right, presentation of the cases. ZBA case 25-750, Karen Swabe and Tim Meehan. Did I say that correctly? Sabe, excuse me, I apologize. Location of the property, 2332 Solano Drive, Wolverine Lake, Michigan, 48390. Basis for the appeal, single-family residential district, section 1250.06, setbacks from the property line, R1 LF, single-family dwelling. The minimum required front setback is 25 feet. The existing house is currently non-conforming. Can I have a motion to open the case?
Motion to hear case ZBA 25-750 at 2332 Solano Drive.
Second.
Second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes carry. Okay, come on up to the microphone. Tell us your name, your address, and what you are proposing to do, please, sir.
Tim Meehan, 2332 Solano Drive, Wolverine Lake, Michigan, 48390. Is that too loud?
You're fine.
No, I'm good? Okay.
You're good.
So currently, I'm sure you guys have all done your due diligence as far as drive by the house. You've seen that there's a flat roof overhang over the front door and covering portion of the patio or whatever you want to call it, landing by the front door. We want to upgrade that into a gable that would cover the entire patio or concrete landing that's on there. One, to provide coverage from people going in and out of the front door, but also to aesthetically improve the look of the house.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to add?
Well, I know there's some concerns about the property having 3 front yards on it, based off of the way the house is at a precipice of the property. And so zoning setbacks were different. I don't know if determination has been made as far as what the front house or what the front of the house is at this point. But in my opinion, the front of the house is where the entry of the door is in this case. Garage is on the side of the house. The opposite side, which is on Ventura, is also the side, and then you have the rear side, which is butted up to the lake canal. So the setbacks, if we were looking at setbacks from the roundabout, which I would consider the front of the house, it actually meets the 25-foot standard of setbacks. But we were also told that the house was non-conforming in its entirety, so.
Yeah, so realistically, anything you were doing would have to come in front of us, so. Okay.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you'd like to add?
No, that's it.
Okay, we'll probably come back to you for maybe for some questions. Ma'am, was there anything you'd like to add? No, you did a good enough job?
Well, there is one thing, because
Yes,
we
sir.
did have a covering on the back side of the house as well. There's a patio back there. Not that we're seeking approval for that, but that was also denied on the original submittal. And it's not that the patio is a foundation to extend the house. It's just we were looking for coverage over the back side of the house so that we would have a covered patio area. But
Well, that unfortunately we can't hear because that's not the case you have in
right,
front of us. If
Right.
that's something that you would like to have brought in front of us, you have to go through the same process. now.
yeah, and we're not.
Okay,
We're not going to
okay,
do
very good.
that,
All right.
so.
Okay, have a seat, and we'll come back to you with some questions. I do want to read a couple things into the record. This is from Tony Roberts, who's at 2329 Solano Drive. I'm responding to the notice of the hearing regarding the property location at 2332 Solano Drive. I live directly across the street from this residence and have a full view of their lakefront. From what I understand, this residence is requesting to add an awning over their patio area on their lakeside. I have no issue with allowing for a variance regarding their setbacks. Their project does not negatively affect me, will only beautify our neighborhood and community. I'm in favor of allowing them with a variance. Thank you, Tony Roberts, 2329 Solano. And I also have a letter from Paul and Sharon, and I believe it's Dejos. We approve the variance requested by the homeowner, Paul and Sharon Dejos, 2311 Solano Drive. So we do have neighborhood support. I do not have any
Motion
other
to
letters.
receive and file as presented.
Yes, thank you.
Second.
Second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, so we'll conclude these with the record. All right, I don't see anybody in the audience, so we're not we'll open and close to the public real quick. And so now it's to the board. So what we can do, does everybody understand, it's an existing patio, it's a non-conforming house, you just want to cover it. Does everybody get the general understanding of what they're trying to do here?
Yep.
Obviously, they brought up something about the back, which is nothing that we're talking about tonight. Something if they ever want to come back in front of us, we can, but that's not our concern right now. I don't have any questions. This is pretty straightforward to me, but if anybody does, feel free to ask the applicant.
I just have a question for us.
Sure, of course.
What part of it, it's not really called out, but what is non-conforming about the house, just so we know? Everything? What do you mean, like separation distance from?
It's all too close to the roads.
Oh,
apparently. And again, there's a lot of these homes in the village.
Yeah.
You know, how they were built and why they were built back when it was built, who knows? But this is not the first one we've seen where basically you can't do anything on the house unless you come in front of either zoning or planning or something. So it, appears that they've got an existing patio there that they just want to take off the flat roof and put in a A-frame roof to aesthetically make the house look a lot better. Correct me if I'm wrong, you're not adding anything coming towards the road to the side, your existing patio, that's what you're covering. You're not making anything any wider or bigger. Okay. So, not really changing the house, it's just more of an aesthetic.
And because of the way the roundabout works, it's probably not 25 feet from all points.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep,
okay.
and then-
Yeah, that's what I was,
20 situation.
the distance to the roadway,
It's the
is
side
that what it
yard,
is, the
yes.
side yard?
Yeah, and
I physically measured it myself.
the Solano, address, that's the
Oh, okay.
street, that's their address,
Exactly.
so, which might
But
be.
this is still road and, it's,
is
like you said,
what
3
it
front
is.
yards, so.
So, all right, anything else you guys want to go over? If not, we can go through our checklist. Give me a second to fill this out. Agree or disagree that the special or unique conditions and circumstances exist which appear to the land, structure, or building involved and which are not generally applicable to the other lands, structures, or buildings in the same district.
Agree.
Kathy?
I agree, because of
Because
the
it's non-conforming.
pre-existing
Everything's
conditions.
non-conforming.
Does anybody not agree with that? Okay, so we have 6 agree because of non-conforming. Agree or disagree that the literal interpretation of the provision of the zoning ordinance would deprive the applicant of the rights commonly enjoyed by other properties in the same district under the same zoning terms, and the variance is the minimum necessary.
Disagree because it's non-conforming already.
Yeah, I agree with your disagree on that. Kathy?
Oh, I don't know, it's not really conditioned in there. I would agree with that, though.
Because?
Because there are other homes that are situated in a previously approved design that do not meet the current zoning and are non-conforming. So, I mean, it's the same. We're both supporting it, right, I guess, but yours is a different reason why it's
Right.
not supported.
You're saying you're
So
agreeing
is it-
because of the non-conforming, and Mark and I are going the other way, not agreeing because it's non-conforming. So that's okay.
Okay.
Bonnie, what are your thoughts?
I'm going to agree, for some reasons that
Non-conforming?
it's non-conforming, they just want a roof over their
Got
porch.
it. Yep. Patrick?
Yeah, I agree.
What do you think?
I agree.
So that's 4-2, so that one can be used in a
Yep.
checklist. module. Agree or disagree, the special conditions and the circumstances do not result from the actions of the applicant, they are not self-created. Mark?
Disagree, it's still self-created
Because,
because they're asking for it. It's not something that, again, is anything other than a request.
sure, I agree. I will, again, agree with or disagree. Kathy?
I would say agree because we're talking about the special conditions and circumstances which were present before this request.
Okay. Bonnie?
I agree that the special circumstances and conditions are not self-created by the applicant.
Patrick?
I agree as well.
Ben? That was a groan.
I just need a moment.
Take your time.
Yeah, I would also agree based off of the special circumstances, based on number 2.
So same thing, we can use 3 as well. Agree or disagree that granting of the variance will be in harmony with the general purpose and intent of this ordinance, Kathy?
I agree.
Mark?
Agree.
I agree. Does anybody disagree?
Agree.
Okay. Agree or disagree the variance will not be injurious to the neighborhood or otherwise detrimental to the general welfare? Can we all agree there?
Yep.
Yep.
Number 6, agree or disagree the spirit of this ordinance shall be observed, public safety secure, and substantial justice done. Do we all agree there?
Agree.
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 Okay, somebody besides Mark is going to do a variance request for me because I've been asked to get other people involved.
I know, he says it.
So we're going to start, so here's what we're going to do, starting here in 2026. We're going to go down the list. First meeting is going to be Kathy.
Oh,
And if we had another case tonight, then it would go to Mark. And then
Okay.
it has to skip me, and then that's how I'm going to do it. So I'm going to keep record of kind of who does the motions. And then we're going to give everybody an opportunity as we go through the year to hopefully get very similar amounts of motions, so we can all have
Okay.
practice.
I think that's a good idea.
Just something that
Do I have to
Patrick
be
and I
first?
talked about at the meeting, and Patrick had a good idea, so, yeah, I agree with it.
Okay, so.
And we're here to
I
help, so.
Move on ZBA case number 25-750. Do you have to read the EW-17-22-451-037? To approve the basis of appeal, which is section 1250.06, setbacks from property lines. Do I have to read the whole thing?
No, we don't have to read that.
Just the code, just the actual.
The required front setback, 25 feet. Existing house is currently non-conforming.
And what are we approving?
And so we are approving the request for appeal on the zoning for that, based on items number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 of the checklist, variance checklist.
I'll second that.
Okay. And then we'll just attach a copy of the handwritten notes to the approval.
Yep.
You know, not only the letters that we have, but also the hand drawing. Regards to construction, that's up to the building department. All right, so we have a motion, we have a second. Do we have any discussion on the motion besides me? No? Okay. Can we have a roll call, please?
Tupper,
Yes.
Duff,
Yes.
Moretto,
Yes.
Newman,
Yes.
Kozowski,
Yes.
Minoletti.
Yes. How long you need for a permit?
You gotta wait till the minutes are issued, like always, probably a week.
Okay. Check back with the village upstairs in about a week, maybe give it 10 days. They should be able to get you a permit, and you guys can get going on it, okay? You're all set? Thank you so much. Stay warm, okay? We will try. All right, we'll finish this up quickly. So new business. I just want to go over this real quick. So Patrick and I attended this basic parliamentary information seminar in Wixom, which they were very nice to, put this on for us. I'm getting pamphlets for everybody, even Mark. I know Mark has this, but we'll go into a little bit further detail once I get the pamphlets for everybody. It really talks about Robert's rules and some of the things that the state requires from boards. I think we do a pretty good job with Robert's rules. There might be some things we might want to tighten up on. I do actually want to have a meeting with Dave upstairs, because I know he watches our meetings and sees if he wants something different from what we do. You know, one of the things, for example, is everything's supposed to go through the chair, for example, okay? I'm not necessarily believing in that all that much, because I want everybody to feel comfortable about having a conversation. I think we do a really good job here, but I will talk with Dave and obviously talk to our attorneys and make sure that what we're doing not only protects the village, but protects us to make sure we're doing things correctly. So we may have some changes coming up here with how we do the meetings. I won't know anymore probably till we have the next couple of meetings. We do not have anything in February, by the way. So by March, I'll have these for you guys, and maybe what they'll do is they'll mail these out with the next packet. And then when everybody gets them and brings them in, we can kind of go over it and talk about it and spend maybe 10 minutes, okay?
Can you just clarify, when you say everything goes to the chair?
Yeah, so literally, like any conversation at all, you're supposed to ask me for the permission to talk. Which, again, that's the formal way they want to do it. But I'm not upset with how we do things now. I'm very comfortable. If you want to say something, go ahead, because nobody really talks over each other. I think we have very good respect for one another. We don't have a ton of activity through the through the public in regards to having a big crowd out there. When we do, I think we do a really good job by directing everything to the chair, which is what we're supposed to do. But let me just talk with Dave and see how he wants us to do it moving forward, and just make sure that based on this pamphlet and based on how the state wants, that we're not doing something that could potentially break a law and potentially put the village in violation, and then all of a sudden now we could have a potential lawsuit down the road.
Sure.
So that's really it. Mark, is there anything you want to talk about for council? I mean, you guys aren't really doing anything right now, are you?
Nope.
All right, so like I said, we don't have anything for February. I don't know anything coming up.
Not that I'm aware of.
No? Okay, well, maybe.
No prints lately in the last couple of months or anything.
It's kind of surprising, but I mean, it is winter, but you would think people were getting their stuff figured out for spring. So I don't know when we're going to see you guys again. So, you know, we're adjourned for tonight, and, you know, just look for your mailbox and we'll go from there.
Motion to adjourn.
She's just not here tonight. I don't know where she's at tonight, so.
Because of the holiday yesterday, she told Dave that she was just swamped with meetings trying to make up for yesterday.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay.
We'll attend tonight.
All right, cool. All right, so I'll take a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
All right, I'll second. All in favor?
Aye.
Please stay warm. Thank you.